Morning, guys. Today, let us understand the new concept. If somebody asks you, what is the purpose of the group by clause? Then you would say it is to use or it is used to group the data, right? It is used to group the data. Is it right answer? So let me ask you one more question. So can we get all the branches in this table? I have a table called account master table. I have a branch like BR1, BR2, BR3, BR4, again BR1. I have some duplicated branches are there, but I wanted to have the get all the branches. So I have to eliminate duplicates. For that, normally we use distinct keyword, right? We have to use distinct keyword to get all the branches. Okay. Now, when you execute this query, this will give you all the branches. But for the same query and somebody is giving me this answer. What is that? Select BRID from account master table group by BRID. When you execute this query, it is also giving you same kind of a data. And when you execute this query, this is also giving you same kind of a data. But the question is that which one is the appropriate query to get all the branches from the table? Many people think that anything is fine. Okay, whether you write this query or whether you write this query, both of them are fine for this. But I'll say this query is recommended, but this query is not at all recommended. So this query is not the right query for above scenario. So, but why this is not a right query? You have to be very clear when we have to use the group by clause. Okay, whenever you're using a group by clause, you must have some kind of a aggregate function in the select clause. If the aggregate function is not there, you are not authorized to to use group by clause. So definitely I wanted to have get all the branches. So this is not the recommended query, because when you wanted to use a group by clause, you must perform definitely a aggregate function. If somebody asks you what is the purpose of the group by clause, it is not simply you say that it is used to group the data. So it is used to group the data to perform aggregations. So this is what we have to say. That means what? You should not use the group by clause if you're not aggregation here. Okay. So now if you see this query, in this query, we do not have any kind of aggregations. Aggregations means what? We're talking about count star, or you have to say sum or average or min, max, some kind of aggregate functions you need to have in this query. So if the query doesn't have any kind of aggregate functions, then you should not be, keeping this kind of a queries at all. So if somebody asks you what is the purpose of a group by clause, you have to tell that it is, group by clause is used to group the data, but to perform the aggregation. So remember this point always. So this is not at all recommended query at all, because it is not at all having any kind of an aggregations. So whenever you use a group by clause, it is your, you know, remembrance that you must have aggregations, then only you must use. Otherwise, group by clause is not the best way. So you have to go in for the distinct query. Thank you.